Liu Baocheng, Dean of the Center for International Business Ethics at the University of International Business and Economics from Beijing, China. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to NewsX World. In what ways can the SCO promote ethical trade practices among its member states, according to you?
I think on the front notion, when the world is facing a lot more challenges in terms of geopolitical confrontation and now the disruption of the supply chain, it is really a high time for SCO to uphold such a banner of multilateralism and strengthen the collaboration along the entire supply chain. That is the responsibility by its leadership towards the people's livelihood, towards the industrial growth, and hence the general drive for modernization of each and every country that is there to be involved. And now the issue is that both, all of the members should be there to contribute their fair share to promote peace and stability in order to prevent the more of the disruptive forces and destructive forces against the economic growth, and then the collaboration over the entire supply chain in terms of finance, in terms of the labor contribution, and also the division of the advantages that can be combined to be able to create a sort of a synergy among each of the country. For example, Russia has a lot more resources, and China is really the great powerhouse for manufacture and also going for high-end manufacturing, and India has a lot more of the labor resources of the high-end services, and other Central Asia countries, they either have a lot more of the minerals resources, and also they also have strategic advantages in the logistic transportation, etc. So it is really the time, and also it is really the need of all the people around the world that are able to see the better protection of the security, better security of also of the supply chain, and they would also like to see better transparency in how people get connected on a rule-based collaboration. So these are really the issues that China played an important role, but also in collaboration for a win-win situation with all the members.
Thank you for sharing that. And what do you think what does India bring to the table here in SCO Summit this time?
Well, for India, we are great neighbors. We are the most populous two countries in the world, and we also have a lot more synergies in terms of the China's manufacturing capability and India's drive, particularly in recent years, of their very robust economic growth. And so they also offer one of the marketplace when China is really diversifying its marketplace from the reliance of the United States. So we have a lot more to be able to collaborate, and the fact that we have already achieved the more than the 138 billion US dollars of trade also shows its significance, and the investment is also very strong, particularly from China's side to deliver to India, and India is there to offer the labor services, and also they offer a lot more of their unique advantages in, for example, in the call centers, and also in their manufacturing and research capability in drug making and pharmaceutical industries. And then hopefully India can really reconsider to be better placed within the regional comprehensive economic partnership, and also to be able to give a better transparency and coherence in terms of their policies towards foreign investment, not only from China, but also from the rest of the world. And then, hopefully a certain free trade agreement can be considered between these two largest and the populous countries that can really share their unique advantage with each other.
Yes, and now looking at a broader picture, what role should the SCO play in establishing ethical frameworks for energy cooperation amid global environmental concerns? What do you think?
Yes, I think the consensus is there to be built with the right type of mechanism instead of simply staying on the rhetorics when every nation is talking about sustainable development. But what are those measures, standards that can really be able to showcase the actual deliverables in terms of their ethical performance and also environmental responsibility. And then so that's why I would see that some sort of a rule-based order that is there to be in place. And within the SCO, we have a number of functions in terms of meetings in many different sectors, from security to economic cooperation to sustainable development to the emergency aid, etc. I think a certain sort of board can be established in securing the sustainable development in an ethical and responsible way. And right now, the world are really not only fighting for the material resources, they also fight for the rulemaking and also the auditing process. So to make it more implementable, particularly those rules and notions can be translated into real practices by the business community, and also to involve more closely with the civil society. So that's something that's can be more deliverable. And in terms of specific sectors, for example, in the extractive industry and in the tropical principles for the banking, and also in the best labor practices within factories and the supply chain. So these are there to involve a lot more of the rule-making process, and also hopefully a sort of annual type of report can be produced to give a better transparency and accountability to all stakeholders that are involved in different sectors of their business.
And how does this SCO's growing focus this year on cyber defense and AI ethics bring to the discussion this year, especially this year? Yes.
Yes, I think now, whenever a country is going all the way forward, all out for modernization, artificial intelligence is really a game changer in the way of the economic cooperation, in the way of people's livelihood. And now, how countries can come up with a consensus and also with a certain set of rules to make sure that certain side effects can be prevented, for example, in terms of the ethical considerations towards teenagers, towards the environmental consideration, etc. And so these are really the front areas that can be delivered, and also how artificial intelligence can promote the equality and the legitimate access to all people that are involved in terms of the data flow, instead of supporting data monopoly, and then how artificial intelligence can be better used in the manufacturing process, in monitoring the supply chain, in the data flow among different countries. So these are there to be important. Now, I think DEPA, the Digital Economic Partnership, is already giving a very good example. So I think that can be all a matter of benchmark for countries that are involved in the SCO to be really to consider to something that is comparable, so that transparency, accountability, and sustainability in better utilizing such sort of artificial intelligence will be something that's very crucial. And also in terms of practical application, for sectors like the medical area, for joint diagnosis, joint treatment, and also in sharing education programs among different schools and universities. And these are really something that can be